Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Tom, for the follows. We're kicking off here in just a couple minutes. All right. Good morning, all. It is a very quiet Sunday morning here in Florida. And it's a little rainy. I figured we'd do something a little relaxing, a little chill. Uh, so I decided we're going to pull out some X4. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. FM Holland, Geku, Samu, Patty, you guys are the best. And always, thank you for hanging out quiet and cozy. My wife, producer, and mod. She keeps me honest and in check, I should say. So, if you've never played this game before, this is called X4 Foundations. It's by a developer called Ego Soft out of Germany. It is a grand simulation and strategy with a living economy that does reflect what's going on. This series is phenomenal. Oh yeah, I had to put the new background in there. I'm now on the bridge of the boron carrier or the destroyer. So there's a couple ways to play this game. One is to start from absolutely nothing, which we're not doing because it takes a lot of time, and none of you want to sit here for 10 hours while I grind my way up to more ships. So I went with what's called a custom start, where you can kind of build off of what your other games have done and set the starting conditions as you'd like. So looking at the map, we know a couple sectors here and there. We're starting in Argon space, which is kind of the humans that have been removed from Earth after the great battle with AI. So I have this ray here. I also have they would call a destroyer, but I would call them like little, or corvettes is what they call them. Some sort of, I would call them a destroyer if we're talking naval. But these are going to be our kind of heavy support for our ships. We got a couple freighters, we got a heavy freighter, and we got a mineral miner. So that'll get us started. So all these ships are simulated in real time, but we got some housekeeping to do up front. But then, yeah, we'll go explore some space. We'll go look around, see what we can find, what kind of trouble we can get into. We're not exactly set up for a full battle fleet or anything yet, but right now it's going to be getting some money going, getting some supply chains going, and then just kind of exploring, laying down some satellites so we can keep an eye on all the sectors. Yeah, we're going to hopefully reunite the Boron Kingdom with the rest of real space, which has been separated due to the Jump Gate network shutdown. Go ahead and unpause. All right. First thing we got to do is we'll assign a captain for our ship. There we go. Now, we don't actually have to pilot the thing.
Ma'am?
Someone will come in and grab commands. I do need to lock the mouse because it keeps wanting to fly out the screen. Confine mouse to window. There we go. Now we're good. All right. So the amount of crew on your ship is going to affect how well it behaves in combat and stuff like that. How well it's repaired, and a bunch of other factors. It still doesn't want to lock the mouse. Well, I guess we'll have to figure that out. Did I not save it? I may not have saved it. Tap the steering, re-enable mouse steering. It should be okay. I don't know why it's not okay. Well, what we can also do is I'll grab my controller here, and that'll help us. So, all right, we got our captain on. Let's set up a fleet. We'll run these 3 Hydras as an escort for my Ray. We'll set them as defending, here. Then we'll start looking at setting up some trade groups. So, we do see a Xenon in sector. These are kind of rogue AI. And they are one of the primary antagonists of the game. Created by humans, becoming more and more prescient by the day. But, alright, we just got our move order in. And we should see, there's one there, right here.
Hydra.
Our Hydra's coming in sector to run defense for us, is what we want. And then we'll start looking at getting some trade going. So here's our trade interface. We can limit the amount of wares and stuff are around. We can see here's what we have in excess, the number of hexes here, show how much goods there are relative to sector. So we want to like buy at the highest supply and sell at the highest demand. Sorry for the dogs being stupid. There we go. So we're going to grab, for example, these field coils. We can buy them at 405 and sell them at 481. Looks like they're requesting 706, so we'll go and grab one of our medium freighters. Buy this. We'll sell it. Now, our trader is going to go run this trade route here from the field coil factory down to the wharf. And they'll be good to go. And then we'll uncheck this. See what else is going on. Got some drone components. So 50 is not a whole lot, but it's enough. What do we got over here? Okay. Got some advanced composites, graphene. These guys need graphene real bad. So we could start setting up a station. Advanced composites. That's not bad. How much are these? All right, yeah, we'll run this. Grab our heavy freighter. All right, so we're going to be 443,000 in the hole. So we come over and sell. There we go, 132,000. That trade route going. And then we got some hull parts. Hull parts are always in demand. If we zoom out, it should show us more. All right, so 410 over there. We'll grab our other dolphin. Open this. Start selling here. I think. And we'll do here. And wait and see. Usually it takes a little bit for the economy to start kicking off on a brand new game. You're watching from the very start. I haven't done anything. What did Kawhi say? Gotta watch out for the fences. Yep. All right. And we got our mineral miner. So one of the things I want to do, start exploring a little bit. So we'll get our big ship going. Name this fleet. There we go. we'll go check out this jump gate. There we go. Oh, I should change my name.
Ray.
Want to be Bill Fisher. Call ourselves Fisher Boron Logistics. Actually, let's go with something a little more boron-y. This looks kind of boron. We'll set new ship color. Looks good. All right. We're cruising. So when playing X4, there's a couple ways you can use throttle and power. One is essentially just standard sublight. You guys can't see the air quotes I'm making, but this is just regular throttle. And then there is travel mode, which is essentially a boosted sublight. And this allows you to quickly traverse sectors much faster than you would normally, which is what the ship is under right now. Normally the ship has a top speed of, I don't know, 200 meters a second. Right now it's going about just shy of 2K a second. But it charges up and it takes a little bit. You'll see it. That sound there is exiting travel. And then we'll go back into regular power. Just because it's hard to move and stuff when you're in travel mode. It's meant for traveling. So, all right. We're going to let this guy go. He's going to jump to the other sector.
Entering system.
All right.
The Reach.
And we got some notifications. So there are currently a couple wars going on. We've got the Terran War against the Xenon, the Holy Order of the Pontifex, which is the Paranid Empire. They are three-eyed aliens, more along the traditional grades, but very religious, and they're currently upset with the Argon. The Argon Federation is recruiting members for their wars against the Xenon and the Holy Order of the Pontifex. And then looks like we got a quest starter here from Reno Mara, which we'll do after we kind of join some of these. So I'm going to go ahead. So we'll need to find this Terran officer to join the war. And we'll join this officer here to join the other one. Faction standings. And yeah, we'll mess with this a little later, but it's a good start. Now we want to see if we got any actual quest starters. Here we go. So for example, we can join this. We'll go ahead and start that. We'll join the Argon fight against the Xenon and the Terran fight against the Xenon. Now you can see we have a little bit of a line. And then we can set. There we go. Alright, so to join the Terran War, we gotta go over to this Argon Hull Part Factory. We'll turn off the trade interface for now. And while we do that, I'm gonna transfer. Oh, I can't. That's right. Later in the game, you have the ability to teleport between ships you own, initially starting in the same sector, and then going forward, you can do it across multiple sectors. But we'll have to work towards that. We need to find our station first, and we need to find the research to be able to do that. So until we can find the player headquarters, which I think will be somewhere in boron space over here, we'll work on that. All right. This looks like a good place to set up our miner. We're going to drag our miner over here. And then we're going to give it some orders. So, for example, Hawk Slammer, our captain for our mineral miner. Right now, he's just flying and waiting, or they are flying and waiting to this position. We're going to set a default behavior here to local auto mine. And then we'll say ore. And we'll set the reach as our anchor space. So now, once he finishes flying, he'll kick into his default behavior, start mining, and start selling to these stations. So if we look at some of the economy in here, let's see. Selling refined metals. It doesn't seem to have any current buy, but that's okay. We also let's get one of these guys exploring the rest of the sector to uncover everything else going on. We'll take our exploration fleet. We'll remove this order. I don't need this big slow ship to start flying around the sector. I just wanted it to hop into sector. And then we'll actually go over and check out our Xenon friends. Give it a dock and wait order.
Fly to the following position.
Affirmative.
Now she's going to go and fly us there. And one of the things I love about this game is you can literally up in and out of anything you want. You want to hop in your fighter? Go for it. You want to hop and run your fleet from your carrier? Go for it. It's a lot of fun. Sadly, my machine's a little underpowered, so it doesn't have the best graphics. But when there's 200 ships on screen all shooting at each other, it's good to kind of turn everything down just a little bit. Make sure you're not slow into a crawl here. It's an Argon, big behemoth builder. So that's a big ship you would hire or buy to build your stations. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend been? Everyone have a good weekend? Relaxing? I know some of you have been driving for hours. Look at you, Tom Patty. Uh-oh. So this is what can happen. Looks like we have some scouting and raiding parties coming in from the gate here. These are Xenon ships, and they're getting wrecked by the local security forces, it looks like. Yeah, we got a couple drone carriers. Yeah, here's our fighter squad Cerberus there. I don't know why it's just sitting there, but it is. Excuse me a sec, all. All right, sorry about that. Dogs have decided to go a little bonkers. But my producer seems to have taken care of them. All right, back at it. Here we go. So we are supporting the Borons, which are a bunch of I don't want to call them squid people, but kind of squid people. They come from an aquatic homeworld, and I just find their ships so cool. And they're always named after fish, which is a lot of fun. So, definitely pro Boron here. And eventually we'll meet Boso,
Ray.
who is going to be our player headquarters manager, as well as like our research head. But yeah, we'll see him in a sec.
The Alliance of the Word seeks inquiring minds. Interested scientists should convene at our expedition staging grounds in Heretic's End.
Okay.
Intend to illuminate the mysteries of jumpgate technology. All are welcome. Science knows no boundaries of race or faction. This automated message is being broadcast exclusively in the proximity of Heretic's End. Signs indicate that we will imminently witness the extraordinarily rare reactivation of a jump gate. The Alliance of the Word has assembled an expedition to study this rare event. A reactivation, able to be investigated scientifically, is an exceedingly uncommon opportunity. You are welcome to join us.
That sounds promising. Maybe we can hook up the Jumpgate network. If we go hang out with Monkaret, we might be able to go back to the Boron homeworld. But let's go check in on the Xenon War first. It's not too hot yet. We just see a couple light craft coming in sector. And it seems like the Hatikva Free League has this under control. So far, anyway. Not that I can do a whole lot. We just got a couple traders at the moment. Minor. It's okay. So we got a glut of microchips. That's not a bad haul. Let's do that. We'll get him going here. Bam. Then you can stack trade orders on top of each other, so we'll have them run this a couple times. Let's see what else we have in high demand. Oh, see, now they want haul parts. Now we're talking. There we go. Buying about 500,000 stock each, and we're making 250,000. That's what I like to see. Actually, we'll go ahead and cancel that last buy. We'll cancel that. Oh. All right. We got our traders going. We're crossing Hatikva's Choice 1. I'm hanging out in the docking bay of our ship. See the sector highway over here. We pass by stations and everything else. Yeah. Just love this architecture. Everything's kind of organic and flowing. I don't know. Kawhi and Cozy just informed me in the chat that there is some weather coming in. So if stream goes dead, you will know why. Let's see what our other message is. Probably from New Mankaret. Yeah, collaborative expedition. So the Alliance of the Word is like essentially, I don't know, the followers of the apocalypse of this world. They are a charity, political force, so religion almost. But their whole thing is, you know, peace, love, happiness. The hippies of the X4 universe. So yeah, they have every interest in relinking the gate network and bringing the Boron allies back into the fold. Yeah, as soon as we check in, we'll join this fight. Then we'll go hop on that expedition. We'll see what they do.
Entering Patikva's choice.
All right, we're gonna make a jump. We just made the jump. Yeah, there we go. Oh no. Hey. Buddy, careful going through the gate. Why are you coming through the gate so hot? He decided he was going to knock us way off course as we try to recover here. And we both took some shield damage, so that's alright. You better walk away. Cheeky monkey. Okay. Let's go back up to the bridge. Okay. The next thing I want to do is maybe get a mining station going. This is usually a pretty good sector for mining. I don't have... Actually, let me buy some scout ships. We'll buy some Discover Vanguard. Oops. No, this is the big... That's the wharf. This is what I want. There we go. Okay. So we're going to buy some of these little scout guys. We'll give them a medium preset. We'll throw maybe like 5 advanced satellites. Throw some nav beacons on them. Then some resource probes. Save that. So we can always grab this loadout again. We want to. Alright. So, the station is missing some hull parts, but we do have our freighter coming with hull parts, so that'll be good. And we'll buy like, oof, they're expensive. We'll buy 2 of them. And we'll buy 1 for now. I don't want to blow all my scratch in one shot. So hopefully someone can drop off some hull parts. Then we get our scout going. We start dropping some resource probes, but I have a feeling this is going to be fine. So we'll find a nice spot to start a station. Say here. And the only thing we really need to consider is how much sun there is. 76%. This is... No, this is Hitikva's Choice 3. Galaxy, Hitikva's Choice. Hitikva's Choice 3. 91%. So good. Good, good, good. The energy cell stock is coming down. But still, we don't want to be dependent on it. So we'll go on ahead, build a station. We'll start... you know, producing our supply chain. We do that by going here. We're going to need a plot. Usually start like 6 by 6 should be pretty good. We can always bump it from there. We'll place our station. Pay for our license so we don't piss off the local government. And here we go. So another thing I did was, because I've played already and unlocked a lot of these, I started the new game with them, which is awesome. I do want this 90. There we go. There. To be honest, we'll probably move it up so we're not constantly bumping into it when we build stuff. All right, that looks good. Going ahead, give us small dock there. You know what? Yeah. That's a training station dock. We don't really need it. Remove it from the build. We'll put a luxury dock over here. So that'll give us more small docking bays. So 4 medium, 14 small. Probably overkill for this, but it's the dock I have. And we'll want to add some containers, solid and liquid storage. Put this underneath like this.
Navigation! Prepare to dock.
Affirmative. Requesting permission to dock.
He was very excited.
Permission granted.
Bring us into dock.
Acknowledged.
All right. Next up, we'll want some energy production. Take this. A 4-way connector. Or I don't have them, that's right. They like to be special. They only have the 3 ways. But you can do some interesting station layouts with these. Hopefully this is enough for us to be able to fit these in here without going out. Nope. Okay. All right, so we'll commit this. We need to hire a builder. Usually I grab the closest one, like a bunch of Antigone ones. They cost 50,000 credits. We'll assign one of our medium freighters to buy material for this build. And then this will go. But I do want to bump up the size of this plot a tiny bit. We'll go like 8 by 8. Or there we go. See what that gets us. There we go. Now we can put some solar panels on here. Looks good. And then we'll want some like refined metal and graphene production. This will give us materials we can make out of our mined stuff. Nope, I don't want you there. There we go. There we go. No, not there. There we go. All right. Confirm this. So now we got some storage. We got some energy cells. Energy cells are needed for all production in this game. So they will power both of these modules here. And then we got storage to store said stuff. We got solid, container, and liquid. Since we got liquid, we could throw some water in here. Let's do that. Let's see if we can put this. I wonder if it'll let me slide it in between. Oh God, that's unfortunate. Given the shape and there we go. everything. Not what I meant. Nope, it's going to collide with it. It's going to let me do it, but we'll hold off on the water for now. We're getting ahead of ourselves. All right. We got our station here. We're going to have to throw some money at it. So we'll throw like 1.5 mil at it for now. Then the station account can do that. We're back in business. All right, we'll go on the station, talk to Jasmine Springer about the war.
Ma'am?
And we'll go from there. Right. Here we go. Excuse me. Yes, ma'am?
Pilot.
Yeah, I'm here to help with the Xenon.
Ah, nice to meet you. My job here is to help coordinate our efforts against the Xenon, and given the threat, we're in need of as many volunteers as we can get. If you're here, it means you have been recognized as an outstanding citizen of the Argon Federation. There is a great need for pilots like you. The Xenon have been a constant threat throughout our history. Many see them as a force of nature, something we have to weather and survive. But the reality is, this is a war. We can't just throw away every passing pilot at the enemy. Any potential recruits will undergo a probation period. Each engagement needs to be a victory or they'll overrun us. I'm sure you knew that, or you wouldn't be here. Let's get started. Any questions?
What kind of jobs can I expect?
There will be a wide range of tasks, from combat deployments to construction work. Depending on the situation, you will have a selection of tasks to choose from. You will be paid as you complete your allotted tasks, with a potential bonus at the end. Excellent.
Yeah, let's do
You will
it.
now find tasks related to the Xenon in your mission interface.
All right. So what this means, in short, is if we go to our mission offers, we now have these missions here. So some of them have multiple breakdowns or multiple submissions. In this case, deploy stack defense. That's going to be something like either a station build or turrets, construction wares. So we'll have to do some trading. You can tell kind of by these little icons. Station ES supplies, additional trading. This has a time limit and it's probably base materials. Xenon threatened food supplies, so probably more trading, and then another static defense. So when we look at these, it doesn't really say. We'll get a paint mod and then like 86,000 credits. I don't really want to do that right now, but it's good to have. We can hunt, do a turret push. We'll hold off on that. I don't want to lose anything I have right now. This wouldn't be too bad. Module deep scan. So we would go scan a module and then probably deploy some satellites. But right now, we're just going to focus on building up our own thing. We could do this. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and select this. We're going to build them a military station. Let's see where you're at. We open the briefing. So this will pay us back the station value plus 50% of the total value up to 17 million. So this is pretty lucrative, and usually I end up doing a lot of these, especially mid-late game, because they're honestly one of the best ways to make money. So they're going to want it here. We can buy the plot for now, but we don't really have the money to support the construction, but that's okay. We'll just keep kind of exploring. We'll get this going, and as the money keeps coming in, we'll throw little bits of money at it. So 466, we'll create a new plot. 4, 6, and 6. And drop it right there. Buy our license. And then it needs 3 defense modules. Like I said, we'll come back to it. At least we got that started. All right, discover Vanguard set. So now start dropping resource probes in this sector to see where the ore is. I'm going to tell this guy to come dock at my ship. All right. So we're good to kind of move our exploration fleet again. Bring it back into this sector. We'll meet up with the Alliance of the Word. We got our 2 big ships going. Or they need to get going. Let's see what we can find. Field coils. That's not terrible. We'll send the small one there. 446. And you have hull parts. Bring up that again. Hull parts. And still yet no one wants them. I swear. Yeah, this guy's totally down for hull parts. I don't know why it's not. Why it's not picking that up on the filter. Yeah, okay. We'll start trading a bunch of hull parts between this primary Argon construction station and this hull part factory in the sector over. Now, this is why I love this game. This economy is real. And what I mean by that is me supplying hull parts to the station means that this station can make things. And that's awesome. That's so cool. Conversely, if this station does not get hull parts provided to it, it will not make anything. So even if you're not actively participating in a war or conflict and you back the economy of one side or the other, it will sway, it'll affect the outcome of that conflict. So if you haven't played this game, I highly recommend it. You can usually find it on sale every so often, and it's just hours and hours and hours of fun, good times. And a great chill after work stream, because unless you're on the warpath, usually it's pretty relaxing. But it does turn into kind of, people colloquially call it the spreadsheet simulator, because you will start spending a lot of time in here. And then if we look at, let's say, our factory, right? This is the factory we started building. I'm going to show you the logistics of this. So we go to the logical overview. Here's what it's taken in. So we'll have a production of 2 energy cell modules, so that'll feed our energy cell storage, which is then needed for both our graphene and refined metals production. And then the ore is used to get our refined metals. And then methane, which is our gas miner, which we don't have yet, we'll need to get one, then gives us graphene. And then these become precursors for everything else, microchips, navigation systems, whatever the case may be. So once we get the HQ, this will be huge. We'll start putting 30, 40 modules on the station. All the logic will come together. They'll feed everything else. We can start, well, it's not producing anything at the moment, but it will. And then we'll eventually have to assign a manager for this. We can see some of the materials coming in. So green values here mean it's pending and inbound. Here are the folks doing that. So we got a couple unknown ships. This Argon high-tech freighters coming in. This Holy Order of the Pontifex trader Demeter is coming in. So these will be dropping off and supplying our station as we keep feeding it. Throw some more money at it. Sorry, everybody, still chasing that cold. So I'm going to take this dolphin. I'm going to assign it to trade for our station. Oh, it cannot yet. That's okay. It will soon. I think we need a manager, and then the manager can start. Uh-oh. They sent my ship without me. Well, that's problematic. Well, here's what I'll do. All right, discover Vanguard. Come dock over here. And you're done. Oh, here. Come here. And I can hop in you. Thanks for picking me up. I appreciate it. I imagine I was just sitting there waving out the window as the ship left me behind. I was too busy talking garbage to not really realize that I was being left behind. That's okay. Our Discoverer is going to come grab us. And then we'll be on our way. Once again, thank you all for hanging out. If you haven't already, give us a follow. If you like what you see and want to see more. For those new, we do a lot of simulation, management, strategy, survival titles, and I do some painting and stuff. Yesterday, we were working on the Renault RE20 Tamiya 1/12 scale Formula One car from the 1980 season, which has been a lot of fun so far. Samu was here for some of that. But yeah, so mix of painting, mix of strategy, mix of simulation, management stuff. But our taxi is here. Let's go hop on. Right to it. Hey, thanks for coming to get me. Sorry I'm a goober. All right. Sorry. Control issues. There we go. All right. Now we got my controller going.
Discoverer, Vanguard.
For some reason, it's not capturing the mouse. All right. Take our Vanguard, and we want to go dock at our Ray. This will be a lot quicker.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Once we have our player HQ and we can start doing teleportation. Be much faster. But until that point, we're going to have to kind of manually do it. We have to tell the guy to go on ahead. You can continue. You can see this freighter coming into land. This is just so much fun. I love this game. This game is great. You know, it's not EVE Online. It's not Star Citizen. It's kind of got facets of all of those in a really well-honed package. Now, EgoSoft, I think, was founded in '88, and they've been building this series since then. I think this is their title. This is their only title. Well, the series is X, X2, X3, X4. And it's just so much fun. It takes, I think, the right person to get into this. You gotta want to do it. And you gotta get over the UI curve a little bit. You know, when I was in the map, there's a lot of right-clicking and setting default orders and doing all that stuff. But that's how you automate everything. Otherwise, it's nigh impossible. So initially, you know, if you were to do a standard start, you'd start in something like this little fighter. Try not to get yourself killed, make a little bit of scratch, run some escort missions, run some taxi missions, and then make some money. That's a good way to start. Like I said, I didn't want to bore you guys with that 10, 15 hours of grinding to that first million. This is just way more fun. We can get going a lot sooner, but yeah, this is First hour game state. So while this flies, I'm going to go top off my coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Entering at Take Fast Choice 1. Entering system. Silent witness. Entering system at Take Fast Choice.
Perfect timing. Back, we got some fresh coffee. Do need to figure out why it doesn't like me clicking out. But I'll futz with that over the next break. But the rain started here, and we're back on our capital ship.
Ray. Discoverer Vanguard.
Thank you, Leon Mattel. I appreciate the lift in. All right. I don't know. You've been hanging out this far. I think you can kind of see how how big this can get. We're just getting started. All right, so what I do want is my other escort, who's just slacking over here. So we'll remove this order. You come on back, because I want you to come with me, because I don't know what we're going to see on the other side of this gate. We'll take our Discoverer Vanguard, and we'll have them explore the sector, because they are much faster than my little Corvettes. There he goes. See ya, bud. Oops. All right. Captain, make it so. Let's do it. We're going to go on ahead, go through this jump gate into here. Then we'll go into this one. Actually, this is already explored, so we can remove this, but there we go. Now we'll go up to the other sector. We'll set our mission to... Oh, apparently we have to...
Yep,
okay. There we go.
Welcome you in my capacity as commanding officer of this expedition. The Alliance of the Word is a collective of scholars and scientists, intent on advancing understanding through cooperation. Word reached us from the Boron of Kingdom End some months ago, via the messenger drone network. It seems they may be making some headway with their gate technology experimentation. At first, I will admit, we dismissed the notion. So many scientists have tried and failed to interact with the gate network. But now, the dormant gate at Heretic's End is showing infrequent, but undeniable signs of activity. This may or may not be related to the boron experiments, but the timings coincide too starkly to ignore. But let us not get ahead of ourselves. We could be reuniting with our boron brethren.
Yeah, let's find the kingdom. Let's
Welcoming
find
a
it.
fleet of Xenon destroyers. This expedition was tasked with resolving the many unknowns of this situation. We need scouts willing to help us explore this unknown space.
All right, we can do that. First, we got to find you. So it looks like they're hanging out in Heretic's End. So we'll fly out there. And this galaxy can get pretty big. Flying V. So we can set formations. You can set defensive positions. It gets really wild. It's honestly one of the best, aside from the simulation aspect, aside from the economy aspect, it's got some of the best RTS. AI is a little dumb sometimes, but all AI is, and especially one that has to move in 3D space and react to 3D threats. Yeah. I just find it fascinating. Where are my boys at? There's one. We're leaving them in the dust. Well, we can
Ray.
also... Well, let's watch in cinematic. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. So how's everyone's weekend been? What are you doing today, chat, other than hanging out with me? You relaxing? You spend time with family, loved ones? Doing anything fun?
Entering system. Heretic's End.
What's going on? What's happening? What was that feeble attempts? Oop. The Zen. All right, let's take it to him. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm going to head coordinate attack. And we'll give the... Normally we'd wait to do something, but let's see. We'll deal with the Xenon first, and then we'll rendezvous with the rest of the Alliance of the Word Fleet. Just don't hit any of the local sector authority guys. Don't piss off the police. Paranit doing out here? All right. Here we go. Threat dealt with. Let's go check out our gate. Normally this is where I'd set up my Discover. Once it's done messing around in the Reach. We want it to start dropping some satellites over here. Get some coverage going. And then anything that's left, we'll explore. All right. Get that going. We'll check our traders. They are doing nothing. Can I assign one to my station yet? Ooh, a bunch of people lined up.
Attention, denizens of Heretic's End.
Uh-oh.
Please evacuate the designated
All right, this will
area
have to wait.
immediately.
What's going on?
What's going on? Sir, we are picking up an unusually high energy signature.
Oh God. What the hell? Don't fly into it. Don't. What are you doing? Whoa.
Steady.
Goodness me, it worked. I
Oh,
made
it's
the
Boso.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Excuse
I have a
me,
feeling we're
traveler.
going to be very
Did you
good
hear
friends,
the Alliance
Boso.
broadcast? I wonder, would you be interested in collaborating with one of the greatest scientific minds of our time?
Yes, I would.
I am Boso Tar. As far as I am aware, I am the only Boar on this side of the network schism. I am currently in the market for some personal assistance. Should you be interested, please do come for a face-to-face chat. When you have time, of course.
All right, let's go say hi to Boso first, and then we'll join the rest of the gate. Considering that whole station warp-in knocked me off course, but then we'll go. Oh no. What did I do here? This is the dolphin. I didn't want to do that. There. There we go. Okay. Now we can start messing with our freighters again. All right. We got some hull part factory coming along here. The hull part supply chain has collapsed, but can definitely do some field coils. Grab you. Trade you over here. When they have this little box, like this 3-box icon, that means it's for construction. So we kind of want to prioritize that so we can get the factions supply chain and logistics going. So they need some hull parts, some energy cells, Claytronics, shield components. Anyone need plasma conductors? This guy will take 800. How many can I hold? All right, 287. That's fine. Start there. Field coil factory will take them. Run some space weed. We use our big boy to start transporting some of these large quantities of refined metals. Because we definitely want to keep this hull part factory fed. Because without it, our whole development's going to go down. Right now, Hatikva and the Argon are our only defense against the Xenon incursion in this area of space. So we need them to stay up. We need them to stay supplied and active. So that's a good thing. Get them going. All right, we got our traders going. The mineral trader is still doing nothing. Wait, there we go. All right, now they're mining. Good, 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 good.
Awaiting orders.
What I want to see. All right, and it looks like we are here. Are we docked? All right, let's see if we can go on the station. Say hi to Boso. Boso Ta. No, we are not. Okay. Didn't think so. It didn't look like we were. I think we just flew to instead of docked at. Oh, there is no large docks. You have a medium dock? Can I... Actually, the bigger question is, can you dock here? No, you cannot. All right, we need to discover again. Discoverer. I need you. So we're going to have to taxi from our big ship to the station. And then we'll be able to talk to Boso, but the station itself has no large docks, so we can't dock the Ray. It's too big. And it doesn't appear to have any medium docks either, or else we could... Oh no, I think it does have medium docks. I just can't get to the Ray. Because... Okay, so the Ray can dock. But I can't dock... Sorry. A Hydra can dock, but I can't dock with the Ray. I can't get on it to dock on the station. There we go. Convoluted, but got it sorted. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. All right. I think this is as good a time as any as we wait for the Discoverer to come up to take a short break. Use the restroom, top off the coffee again, and we'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes, okay? See you guys very shortly. All right, we're back. Sorry, all. All right. Now, where were we? Waiting for our discoverer to come so we could go on the station. It is in Morning Star, so it's still coming. But it's the next sector over, so shouldn't be too long till it gets here. And then we can go dock, say hi to Boso, and then see if we can reconnect the jump gate network. Once again, thank you all for sticking with me. If you haven't already, go on ahead, give us a like or a follow. And set up notifications so you'll be informed anytime I go live. If you're just joining us, I am Phil Fisher, aka Follower Fisher. I'm a dad gamer from Florida in the US, and I like to play a lot of simulation stuff, management titles, survival games, a little bit on the crunchier side. And then we also like to do some mini painting, some model building. Yesterday we were working on the Tamiya Renault RE20 Turbo F1 kit in 1/12 scale. So feel free to check that out. We'll be working on that on Saturdays. We got a little holiday weekend this weekend, so streaming a little more than I normally would. But it sounds like our discoverer is here. Let's go check him out. Go down to the dock. You can watch it come in. There it is. Trying to dock, I guess. Where are you at? The umbilical just moved into place. There you are. Hello again, taxi. Sorry to make you run all over the galaxy today. But I need your services. We need to go say hi to Boso.
Discoverer, Vanguard.
Liam. All right, Liam. You can shuttle us over here real quick.
The ship will be undocking soon.
We'll do that. So, Chad, have you all played anything like this before? Whether that's Starfield or Eve or I forgot the other one. The one that kind of takes place in the, our solar system. It's going to bug me. It'll come to me in like 3 minutes. Yeah, you got to fly. Yeah, there you go. We'll get some better pilots here soon. For now, this average pilot will do okay. He'll get better as he flies around. Oh, winter colds. Always fun.
Welcome aboard the mystery installation. I do apologize for the mess.
Come on,
I only
Boso.
recently
You couldn't do
escaped
housekeeping?
the captors. Can you believe they forced me to develop weapons? Anyway, I have not yet had sufficient
The
opportunity
split?
to
Surely
undertake my
not.
housekeeping.
There's just
Let's
missiles
not
hanging out
dwell on
here.
the past. All is well now. The installation seems vaguely to be of Terran origin, but it is certainly no run-of-the-mill station. It is equipped with uncommonly advanced research facilities. Frankly, I am rather longing to lose myself in the lab and focus wholly on science. This brings me to a business matter. I require someone to oversee the mundane aspects of base operations. I I will be far too preoccupied with my important work. Might this be a suitable and rewarding use of your skills? No need to answer. Of course it is. I have transferred the station to
Well, that's
you.
presumptive.
I trust you will make good use of it. When you are not otherwise engaged, please do pop down to see me. I am
Boso.
sure there will
Boso,
be
I'm right in
bits
front
and
of you.
bobs that you may be able to help me with regarding my research. When you are ready, of course. You have a new station to grapple with.
This installation is equipped for habitation of all races, and this room seems to be some sort of research area. I expect I could spend years poring over the data contained in these systems. Hello there! Yes,
Alright, what do you need
I
help
have
with?
already made some progress. There appears to be several things we can research at this facility.
All right,
Please
here we
take a
go.
look.
Now we got research. Let's access the research menu. We're here. Here we go.
As you
All
can
right.
see, there is
Yeah, we
much
definitely
to
want to
do.
get teleportation
I personally
going, so we don't have to
find
do
mention
this
of this teleportation
taxi mess we've been
irresistible.
doing.
But I leave it up to you to decide what we research first. Please note that these research items have certain requirements.
Yep, we need 100 advanced electronics and 2,000 energy cells.
If you could, please gather the required materials.
And we need to extend our station container storage because, well, we don't have any container storage. That would do it. All right, so go ahead and grab one of these medium storage containers here. Plop that on the station for now. I don't want to go too crazy with the build out just yet because there's probably things I want to do. Actually, can we put it over here? Do that. There we go. Oh, so close. There we go. Oh, it's upside down now. Not what I want. There we go. And we'll do some solid as well because I have a feeling we'll need it. Still with this upside down mess. 80. There we go. Okay. We'll probably want to put a pier on here so big ships can dock at it. All right, let's build a flat. Then we'll put our dock on like that. Ta-da! All right. Now we should be able to build down and up off the dock. So we got a little room there. We should be good. This is going to be expensive. Yeah, a little bit of a first purchase, but we want to kind of get started. Look, one of these Argon ones. I don't want to take up all the Antigone builders or Hatikva builders off the bat. Throw a little money at it. All right. So now we can start our research. Boso is floating around. Boso is floating around. I still don't know why the mouse window capture is not working. Probably needs a restart, if I had to guess. We'll go back to our Discover. Fly back to our Ray. And then we'll see about opening up the rest of this gateway network. New Mankarets seem to be pretty hot on the idea. So let's do it. All right, let's dock back at our Ray.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Please proceed. Alright. We got that going. Let's reset our active mission to this. Check our traders. Get one of these trading for the build storage. I'll see if I can grab some energy cells and bring them over with the other one for now. Alright. This guy's selling them for 15. That's not awful. And there's our 2,000. That's a good start. No, not the Ray. Ship doesn't need them. Station needs them. Oh. I accidentally gave the trade order to the Ray. Fly the Ray over here. There we go. We'll try this again. We'll get our Dolphin to go get these. There we go. Now we'll trade the build storage. Oops, sorry. Trade with the build storage. Get those energy cells on there. The only other thing we need, some advanced electronics. Normally we wouldn't put this directly in the build storage. We would give it to general storage, but build storage is infinite at the moment, at least until I can build some of these storage modules. Then I'll be able to drop some storage on the station proper. But yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, Claytronics are incoming, water's incoming. Yeah, we're doing okay. Alright. I'll go back to the bridge here. Hang out down at this station a little bit. There we go. Hope you all are having a great Sunday. Once again, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. If you like hanging out, you like what I'm playing, you like what I'm doing, give us a follow. That way you will always be informed as to when I go live. And you can come hang out with us more. She's just getting up from turret control, being like, it's fine. A lot of companies here.
I'm delighted to see that everyone has made it. Explorer, please fall into formation to accommodate the remaining attendees.
So many ships! I cannot believe we are actually here, ready to witness something truly historic.
The Terrans are here? So we got the Terrans, the Talati company.
Service has been alerted to potential gate activity. The Intervention Corps has been ordered to undertake a threat assessment with regard to the potential impact on Sol territories. We can only guarantee everyone's safety as long as the expedition remains close to the intervention fleet. However, We advise everyone to stay clear of our firing arcs.
Initial scans indicate
Which is like all over for that ship. Stay close, but stay out of our line of fire. Good job, Terrans.
Interface with it to initialize a direct data stream for our onboard science team.
Affirmative. Approaching the jump gate. Activating scanner. Accessing nacelle.
Data stream is initialized. It looks like... Roll back. Managing spike.
Battle stations, prepare to engage.
All right. The gate is back.
Nothing? Well then. Intervention Corps, prepare for traversal.
The expedition shall follow close behind. Mission Specialist, remain here and establish an outpost to derive a complete reading of the gate's coordinate data.
On it, sir. Godspeed, everyone.
All right. Looks like we're going to go through the gate. See what's on the other side. Where's the intervention corps? We'll follow them for now. We'll save just in case it gets wild and my folks decide they're gonna accidentally shoot our friends.
Game saved.
The last thing I need to do is piss off the Terran intervention corps. Oh, there's a couple Terran ships. I really like this design. I love this design. I think it's such a cool design. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to stare at the back of your head. Uh-oh. What's going on? Something coming through the gate? Oh, there's something up here. Cock. Looks like they got it. The cock are like K-H-A-K. Please, Twitch censors, don't pick me up on that. Oh, apparently I don't know who they are yet. But imagine like space bugs. They're giant space bugs. Known for just kind of leeching off the rest of the galaxy. It looks like this freighter group, there's a bunch of Talatis. Maybe not. I don't know. It looks like this freighter might eat it. Where's the rest of your dudes? Alright, fine. We'll send there. We'll send our escorts up after it for now. It's not that the Talati is going to do anything for us, but I'll feel good. I'll feel warm and fuzzy. Oh, it's flying away. Nope, it's coming back. Okay. Talati. Light him up. Light him up.
Biological or artificial.
This cannot be true. Are you certain that the sensors are not malfunctioning? It has been so long. I really thought this might be the day I finally...
There you go, it's smoking. It's almost done.
Take heart, moral exile. You may yet be a step closer to it.
Finish him.
Explorer, we need some detailed system. The task is in your hands. There's much to learn
here. These aren't really meant for interception. Did you guys hit the other? Damn it, you did. All right, here. Don't. Oh no, that is the hive guard. Oh, there's another one. I thought I accidentally hit the... Okay, cool. No, yep, you guys are fine. We're not. What are you doing? Guys, you can't fly into the Terran ship. Okay, I'll tell you what. Why don't we take over? Because you're goobers. Oh, now she's free.
the system, Matt. Your ship's long-range scans will be of particular benefit when exploring vast distances.
Okay. Fine. All right. So the ships have multiple modes. In this case, we want to run a long-range scan.
Preliminary data has identified some points of potential interest. We are having trouble locking on to exact locations at this range. See if you can pinpoint them for us.
All right. Well, a couple points of interest, it looks like. We'll start with this one. This one seems closer. Kick this into travel mode. Wait for the engines to build up. We'll see what's going on. Pretty slow to get going, but once we do, we're moving like 2K an hour. Or 2K a second. 2K an hour would be really slow. Alright, we'll go ahead and bump ourselves out of travel mode here in just a second as we approach the end. Get into the sphere. There we go. We'll turn on scan mode again. There's something over there. Captain, the helm is yours.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Still not quite in yet. That's okay. Glad to see. See what's going on over here. Probably just another ship. Start getting trading with our dolphin again. I think I needed advanced electronics. Need 100 of them. Not a lot available on the market right now. Well, at least that I'm aware of. But as our stations begin to come online, it's already blew through your entire budget. Need you to come online first. Another thing we'll do is let's trade with station itself. Oh, I can't because no bloody storage. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll get a manager, transfer some of my personnel over to the station. They can manage.
Awaiting orders.
Display skill for manager. Sort both my captains. All right, the Sturgeon service crew. You're going to be my manager. All right. So now our station has a manager. And anything on sensors here? Doesn't look like it.
Hold on. I think I am picking up.
Boso's picking up something.
Oh no, never mind that. Nothing of interest here. This system's peculiar conditions make getting accurate readings rather troublesome.
You're a liar. Boso definitely found something. He has his own motives, his own boron squid motives. He's our buddy. Half nutty professor, half buddy cop. Yeah, Boso's doing cool. So I'm getting a little hungry. What I think we'll do is finish this up. And then I'll take a break. And if the rest of the day goes well, we'll see about streaming tonight or tomorrow. We could do more of this if you want. Just let me know if you want to see me stream anything, paint anything. I have a suggestion box up at the top of chat, as well as in my About section. If there's anything you want to see, if there's anything you want me to do, just let me know, and I will accommodate. I'm pretty open. You know, we're hanging out. We're having a good time. Raiding the galaxy with Boso Ta.
Newmont Karet, sir. Our team confirms that the Heretics End Gate does indeed contain the coordinates to the Kingdom End system.
What's that?
The timing cannot be coincidental, can it?
That
Just after we
looks like a boron ship.
Boron?
What that looks like.
Is it possible that their experiments were somehow related to the gate reinitialization?
Coordinates and timing are relevant.
It is.
Not
It's a ray.
conclusive. The fact of the matter is that this is definitely not Kingdom End. Interstellar messenger drones are not the fastest form of communication. We do not know what has occurred on the boron side.
It's a
since the
derelict?
last message.
Oh,
Theoretically,
it's a broken.
A connection between the two gates is possible, but that is just a theory. It could well be that the systems were linked to the distant past.
We'll go ahead. Hop down to.
Unfortunately, a theoretical compatibility does not mean much in itself. If activating or reprogramming these gates were easy, I am certain I would have overcome the challenges long ago.
The split didn't exactly give you a choice over your research focus. Could this be the boron? Could they really have unlocked jump gate technology?
Yeah, the boron of the ship.
Perhaps not. At this point, any further hypothesis would be mere speculation.
Alright, we're gonna hop in
Until we
our.
have more evidence, keep your ideas off general comms. If you must elaborate your theories, feel free to put them in writing.
We'll take control here.
Ma'am.
Oh my! Could that be?
By Trinity, a boron vessel.
My instinct says we should take a closer look. Your ship's sensors are picking up a weak energy signature amongst the debris.
See what's going on over here.
Awaiting orders.
Assistant, I think you should suit up and investigate.
Wait a minute. I'm Boso's assistant. That doesn't sound right. You're the one who jumped a station into my lap. Alright, so where's the entrance to this thing? Is it up front? I guess so. Doesn't look happy. I don't like hanging out next to shipwrecks, but guess we'll see. Go a little EVA action.
Discoverer, Vanguard.
See if you can repair the panel to gain access.
Okay, so this is not where I want to be. I slam into the side of the thing. Is it underneath? Do I have to go underneath? I think it was over here. I'll hit the side. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here it is. Hidden deep in the guts. Don't... Oh, come on. How am I supposed to get over there? Not that big. Okay, here we go. I think there's a container.
Container.
Running decryption and reconstruction algorithm. The data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost of some manner. There are signs of an attack from several directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly peculiar. I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition commander. Perhaps he can garner more clues. I have my doubts, though.
All right. Now just to get back to the ship. It's behind me and below me. It is on the other side here. Where'd it go? We'll have to fly around the ship, I think. There it is. Okay, good. Can I dock at you?
Docking granted.
All right. We're back in. All right, Liam. Take us home. Alright, so this is not a bad start to our campaign. We got in, we got a couple freighters, we got our array. We bought a Discoverer. We've started 2 stations. We've joined the war against the Xenon. And we're beginning to reconnect the Kingdom of Boron with the rest of the galaxy. So not a bad start. Not a bad start for a first session. I think so. That being said, I think we're going to call it here. I got to go make some breakfast. Hang out with my producer a little bit and my doggos. I do appreciate you hanging out, exploring the galaxy with us, and we'll play more X4. What do you guys think? You like this one? You say nothing. I'm going to take no comment as assent. All right. Doing well. Like I said, not a bad start. We'll pick up from here next time. Quiet and Cozy likes it. And in the end, sometimes that's really all that matters. Once again, give us a follow. Come hang out with us more often. I'm Phil Fisher. We do simulation, management, survival, games, and some painting and some model building on the side. But until then, my next scheduled stream is Tuesday night, but we'll probably see about doing something tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so come hang out with you guys a little more. But thank you. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.